All new here at 10, according to AAA, more than 700 pedestrians were killed on Texas roadways last year alone. And while that number is slightly down, officials say the danger is still very real. Good evening, I'm Brennan Gurley. From busy highways to city streets, officials warn both drivers and pedestrians need to stay alert. CBS 19's Robert De La Garza reports.
Now, standing at a busy intersection like this may not seem dangerous, but when cars are moving up to 55 miles an hour, one misstep, one moment of distraction could be deadly. Pedestrian crashes are becoming a growing concern across East Texas, especially along busy highways.
I have attended to 2 deaths this year.
At least 4 pedestrian crashes have been reported across East Texas in just the past week. 3 of them deadly.
And from their starting point, looking across the roadway, the last lane appears narrower than the first. That's an illusion. It's not reality. Pedestrians misjudge the speed of cars, thinking they can get to the other side.
Smith County's Justice of the Peace for Precinct 2, Judge Andy Dunklin, is often called to these scenes to determine the cause of death.
Most of the time, people do not survive being struck by a vehicle. And if they do, they're severely injured. It's just not a good way to cross a roadway.
Dunklin says many of these crashes come down to split-second decisions.
A car traveling 55 miles an hour is covering 80 feet per second and needs over 400 feet of dry pavement to come to a stop. A large truck may need more than that.
AAA Texas spokesperson Daniel Armbruster says despite the trend, year-to-year numbers for pedestrian crashes are down.
768 pedestrians were killed on Texas roadways in 2024. That was a 5.1% in a decrease.
But a number that's still too high.
Pedestrian crashes are often preventable, so slowing down just a few miles per hour, that does give you more time to react.
He says the biggest factor for all wrecks, including pedestrian crashes, is speed.
It gives pedestrians a much better chance of surviving, and that small decision behind the wheel can save a life.
And AAA spokesperson says that most pedestrian crashes happen after dark, and distractions behind the wheel are only making things worse. So the message is clear whether you're driving or walking to slow down, stay alert, and don't take the risk. For CBS 19, I'm Robert De La Garza.